I said DJ. We got Maino in the building today. Hi, Maino. How you doing?
Yeah.
How's everything going, buddy?
What's up? What's up, Jenny? What's happening?
How you feeling?
I feel absolutely wonderful.
Of course, Maino's in town because he's got the big show at Toe's place tonight with your guy, Uncle Murda.
That's right.
So that's going to be a very exciting event for tonight.
Tape, the whole block.
And if you haven't got your tickets yet, well, the Toe's Place box office, I'm sure, is opened right now. So head on over there and get your tickets right now and go check out Maino and Uncle Murda tonight.
Yeah.
Brand new super group right there, those two guys. So we were just in here a second ago and Maino was like, I remember the first time I came to the radio station and I was like, you know what, save this story for when we get on the radio because I want to hear it because I don't remember the first time you came here.
The first time I came was like in the daytime. It was my man Buck. He brought me up here to meet DJ Buck. And I came in the office and met him because I had this song, Rumors.
Okay.
Remember Rumors?
Yes, I do.
That's the song that kind of took me, outside.
To the next level.
It helped me get the deal or whatever. That was it right there. And then I remember the first time I met you. It was either right after that. Yeah, it had to have been right after that.
Probably.
I came back. Yeah. And then it been love ever since.
Absolutely.
I've been coming up here since then.
Absolutely.
This has been my backyard ever since.
Well, thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
We're happy to have you, Maino, always.
Definitely.
And I remember you did my birthday party back in the day. I don't remember what year that was, but it was out in Waterbury.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, we did a lot together. I remember when y'all had put together, it was a show when Rick Ross was brand new. When he had one record, me and him had a show together out here at one point. The hot jams, so
many fun memories, Maino.
So many. We've been rocking.
Yeah. Well, we're glad to have you. Of course, you got that brand new single everybody's talking about, Heard You.
Heard You.
Wow.
Heard You.
I look like, I'm always on Instagram. I'm like, I troll on there to see what everybody's doing. But anyway, but everybody's always giving so much respect to that song. Like all the DJs around the country, artists, everybody's loving it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Good.
What do you think it is about that?
Man, it's just a dope record. It feels good. You understand? It just knocks. You know, it just got that feeling, and as an artist, you always want to be able to make records that people connect to. I saw Rex, when I walked in, he was just like, yo, that record crazy.
Yeah.
So, it feels good. It feels good. Like every artist wants to always have those. So, it's still new. We still building. We still out here working.
So you have your solo career, but you also now have this super group with Uncle Murda.
Yeah.
So we talked about it a couple weeks ago when you called in or whatever. But and you were saying why not have Uncle Murda with me?
Why not?
So,
why not?
And working together, everything's been cool.
It actually add more real estate to what we got going on. So and it feels good. Like we just dropped the yellow tape 2 months ago.
Right.
And people religiously play that that tape. That's kind of like the streets. A Bible everywhere, anywhere. It wasn't so much for the radio. It wasn't so much for the clubs. It was made for the streets. And then I come back with my own record, which is Heard You. So it's all about energy. It's all about being proactive and just constantly working.
So can I ask you a question? Because a lot of artists feel like, in order to get on the radio, in order to have this hit, I have to, kind of make my music this way. So when you made the mixtape with Uncle Murda, were you just like, let's just do it. Let's just put together the tape and see what happens?
Let's forget about the radio.
Yeah.
Let's forget about trying to have the hottest, record in the clubs. Let's forget they get up at 1:30 in the afternoon. He got to make his rounds. He in the trap. You understand? He doing his thing. You know what I mean? So let's make music for that person. Let's make music for the people that before they go to the clubs. Like, where's the lifestyle music? When you listen to, Raekwon, Purple Tape, you listen to that whole tape, Ready to Die, Big, Tupac, All Eyes on Me, The Chronic, Doggy Style. Those was albums, those was classics. Let's make one of those to fit today. You understand? Because if you look at a lot of the music, it's really just about turning up, and which is cool. I love all of it.
Right.
I love to turn up, and everybody knows that.
Right.
But I wanted to make something that actually fit, for the streets. That wasn't so much tailor-made for the radio, and that sometimes is the truest, and the people love you for that.
Absolutely.
The people love you for that, baby.
So will you and Uncle Murda come out with like an album? Is there an album on the way?
Well, what's the difference between a project like that and an album?
I don't know. I just always feel like there's more. I don't know. more
The environment changed. The economy of the game changed. The whole dynamic of the music business changed because now what we call mixtapes now are in essence our original tracks on there, original hooks, original beats, no freestyles. So, I mean, I would call that an album.
Okay.
But you know how I like to do it? I like to say, call it whatever you like. Call it album, call it a mixtape, call it a project. I might call it a street album, whatever it is, because as long as there's a body of work that I could deliver to my core, then I'm cool with it.
And people might actually, evolve towards it or, take to a mixtape a little bit more. The reason being is they think it might be more authentic. Absolutely, yeah.
Right. What traditionally, like with albums, it usually comes from we look at albums coming from a record label or something like that. So if it's not coming from a record label, see, the beauty about being independent is that you can make the album and deliver it straight to the people right now through the internet, through streaming. So we can go around the labels. We can call it whatever you want to call it, but it's still a body of work that you could press play and listen to for an hour and ride around in your city, make your rounds, go to see your homie, go to see your chick, pick up your whatever you need to pick up and do whatever it is that you need to do, and you can ride and you can rock with it. It's lifestyle music, baby. You could flow with it,
All right, so let's get into Heard You right now.
Yeah.
And when we come back, I have the question for you.
You got the question for me?
I have the question, Maino.
The question.
It's at 937.
I like that.
Hartford's number one for hip hop and R&B. We got Maino in the building.
Yes, you do.
Hey, so this is the question I wanted to ask you. Are you going to sign with Cash Money? The last time we spoke, you said you and Uncle Murda had a deal possibly in the works with Cash Money. So have you signed with Cash Money?
No, I haven't, but we still talking.
Okay, so how much money did they offer you, Maino? Because I need to know. I mean, you're talking baby here, you know what I mean? This guy's got a lot of money.
I like that. Just know that I'm very, very business minded, and I really watch what I get into.
Well, so, yeah, you're seasoned in the industry, so you know it's pretty corrupt.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, like, we'll see. Wow. I don't have no updates for you yet, but I tell you what, though, you was the first person I talked to ever about that and the other situation. So I'm gonna keep you posted, and I make a promise to you. The first time I get an update on that, whether it's yay or nay, I'll call in.
Okay.
You got my word.
All right, cool.
And I always keep my word.
We got witnesses.
Are you worried about signing with someone like Baby? Like, will your
worried.
sound might change or anything like that? You're good?
No, because listen, anybody that's looking to do business with Maino or Uncle Murda or Maino and Uncle Murda together knows and understands what makes us what we are is our own sound. Like, nobody wants to change that. Nobody wants to tamper with that. It's beautiful the way it is. So
you would have to really be careful with your paperwork too, considering all like the lawsuit that's going on with Wayne right now. Like, I'm sure you take all of that into consideration.
That really ain't none of my business. I'm just concerned.
Well, it's my business. No, I'm here talking about it every day.
that really don't concern me because you gotta listen. We do business every day with different people. It's a contract, and my lawyers every single day. You understand? I got about 3 different sets of lawyers, and we doing things every day, so you got to watch everything. I just want to say that we just closed out on a deal with Revolt. Me and Uncle Murda got our own podcast. Yep.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, we just finished that,
I love that. There's going to be some serious stories on that one right there.
It's going to be really good. It's going to be fun.
Oh, congratulations on that.
Yep.
All right, so speaking of that and all of the amazing things you're doing, there's a rumor that I heard that you are going to be in the Tupac biopic.
Oh, of course. That's not a rumor.
So that is definitely happening.
Did you see the
I did not see the trailer yet. Oh. But I heard you were in it.
Come on. Yeah, I'm in it.
Yeah.
I'm in it.
So who are you playing?
I'm playing the guy that plays the guy that.
You're playing the guy that plays the guy that.
I'm much because it's like I never saw the movie, right? And I want people to be like surprised, like, oh wow, that's really Maino. Like, he really did his thing, acting. Like, I really take acting serious.
Okay.
shout out to Benny Boom. Shout out to L.T. Hutton. That's a dope movie. Pac, one of the greatest of all time, one of my favorites. For me to be a part of that was just a dream come true. It didn't hit me till I was on that set and saw how big the set was and saw how real it really was. So we looking forward to it, man, and I'm supporting it. I can't wait. It'll be out soon, September, I think.
Now, was Afeni like on the set? Because I heard that Tupac's mother had a lot to do with it. No.
No, I don't think she actually had anything to do with this.
Right, so also, we've talked about this a million times because I remember one night we were drunk in New York. At least I was drunk.
Remember that?
Oh my God, at the bar. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Yeah. So anyway, with all that being said, I'm a sloppy drunk. No, but you told me like, Jenny, I really want to get in on these reality shows. We talked about it a million times, and I know that you've said in the past that you want to do it. Do you want? Yeah.
Really past it. I actually want to develop. I kind of developed some ideas for some shows. It was a show that I had developed with Ish Entertainment last year that we tried to pitch it, but we haven't been able to get it sold yet. But I mean, other than that, I don't see me as.
What is the show?
Talent.
Tell me the show.
It was a show about plastic surgery.
What?
Hear me out.
Okay, please tell me. Yeah.
Like you see this whole craze with plastic surgery. These Instagram famous girls, these models, these bartenders, which I love. Everybody knows I love them.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wanted to show that plight. I wanted to show, I wanted to go on a journey of 5 different women, which I did find, and we shot the sizzle reel. I wanted to show their journey and kind of get into why they wanted to get enhancements. One girl wanted to be because her self-esteem was low. Another girl wanted to do it because she felt like it was going to help her be a singer. Mm-hmm. So I kind of wanted to show their journey. Everybody loved the show, but it's just so many plastic surgery shows out, so we was having a hard time. But I'm still working on it.
So if there was something you wanted to get done, would you get it done?
Nah, and I'm going out just the way God sent me.
Yeah.
You understand? I hit the gym.
I've contemplated the boob thing a lot. So, I've contemplated it a lot.
Nothing wrong with that. I don't think. I'm to be honest with you, I don't think nothing wrong with a female.
I just want to put them back where they used to be.
Yeah. You want to lift them up.
I want to lift them up.
Lift them up.
Yeah, that should be a T-shirt. Lift them up. You got Maino in the building. It's at 937. Hartford's #1 for hip hop and R&B. DJ's building, and tonight he will be performing live at the legendary Toes Place, 300 York Street in New Haven. Tonight, 365 Entertainment's The New Room presents the King Kong vs. Godzilla featuring Maino and Uncle Murda. Also performing will be 365 Entertainment's The New Room and DJ Craig G. He'll be back and he'll be on the turntables. Tickets are on sale now at the Toes Place box office and online at toesplace.com. We got Maino in the studio.
Yes, you do.
You get you still get nervous before you?
Nah, I don't get nervous.
No.
I don't get nervous. I love the beat. We just did Summer Jam. Me and Uncle Murda together.
Yeah.
That's
a big deal.
That's always a big deal.
Do you get out on the stage like, damn, there's a lot of people here?
It felt like all the people in the world.
Yeah. like everybody is here.
Like everybody in here, at least the whole New York City, has to be in this one room.
You must have felt very honored to be a part of it.
That was my 6th time on that stage.
Wow.
And it's always a pleasure. Just came back from Miami, just tore down Live. Everything's
coming
good.
together.
Yeah, everything is good.
So last time we spoke, it was after the whole Troy Ave situation at Irving Plaza, and today the news came out that Troy has a bail hearing on July 1st.
Right.
And that he's still up on attempted murder charges.
Right.
But they're not going to charge him with murder. But some good news for said. Have you spoken to him at all or no?
Nah, I haven't spoken to him. I've spoken to Hovain. Shout out to Hovain.
Who's his manager?
That's his manager.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I've never spoken to him. That it's just unfortunate. To
sad that had to happen.
Right. To see dude who actually I know work hard to get right now. So I feel for him right now, definitely.
Yeah.
But he got to be strong and got to get through it.
And I'm glad that finally your name has been cleared because originally the whole, gossip thing was going on and they were saying it was between Maino and Troy Ave. There was like some sort of beef going on and Maino's like trying to tell the whole world, hello, we're cool, we're friends. We were just together a couple weeks ago. So
right, but a lot of times, with law enforcement, they reach so hard because they don't know and they don't understand the culture. And they may look at it as being they all animals, and I gotta.
Well, they did say something kind of almost equivalent to that. to the press, you know.
Indeed.
I don't
Right.
remember the exact quote, but it
Right.
was, you know, like, these are thugs.
These are
They're,
thugs, right?
You know,
That's how they look at it.
and I said on the air, like, hello, how many college-educated lyricists are there? There's
Right.
a ton.
Indeed.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not like these are all just thugs. These
Yeah.
guys walking around that rap. They're,
Right.
you know, a lot of them, are, you know, are college-educated, family men. You
Indeed.
know, that are
Indeed.
just trying to do what's right for their families.
But that's what happens when you don't understand the culture and you're not tapped in. You just assume, and that's what the situation was with my name being thrown around, and even after that, you know.
You know about it. I was just gonna bring it up.
Yeah, this press conference that we had, it was like an open forum where we took all the young up and coming Brooklyn artists and put them together in one room and actually have real talk with them. And I just kind of wanted to motivate them and give them some real game on how to transition from being in the streets into stepping into this entertainment field into this corporate environment. Stuff that we was doing in the street to spill over into the game, because everybody get hurt. Everybody gets hurt. Like when they telling me they don't want me on flyers, they don't want me in certain clubs, they don't want me in certain venues, that hurts me, because that hurts my economy, that hurts my money. You understand? So behind, you know, the actions of other people.
Right.
You understand? So we just got to be mindful. And, you know, I think, you know, that event, you know, shout out to the whole Brooklyn Unified, Fox News, and everybody, Lisa Evans, because we really put it together, you know, and it went real well.
I'm happy that you're doing more things like that in the community.
I have to. I can't be running around talking about I'm the KOB, wearing crowns sideways on my head and not talking to the homies. You understand? I gotta always connect with them to give them, you know, the proper jewels and the insight, so that they could, you know, at least travel the road and don't have to go through such a bumpy time as I did.
Right.
You know?
I remember those days.
You remember those days?
There's a lot of stuff a lot of things went on.
Of course, I scared a lot of them.
And you were young, and so
yeah.
you said,
I went through
you
a
said,
lot of
you said a lot of stuff.
nonsense.
Yeah.
I was talking crazy, acting crazy. So, but now we're in a different space, and we trying to get to the money and the opportunity, man.
Well, it looks like that's happening.
Yes, it is.
I saw you with Little Kim. And in the press, I know that, you know,
Right.
you're still good friends with Kim and all of that. Even, you know, are you guys working together? I know there's like a Panda remix that came out, right?
Yeah,
So,
and then we did the song we did called "Did It for Brooklyn."
okay.
You know, that was a dope record that we did together. You know, me and Kim, we always go.
Feel awkward, like, hey Kim, I know I messed up with you, but you want to make some music together?
What are you talking?
He forever will not admit that him and Little Kim were together.
What are you talking about?
I think that you at one point were engaged to Little Kim, weren't you?
No,
yes, you
I've
were.
never been engaged in my life.
Okay, all right.
You know?
But you loved that girl. You did.
Jenny, you bugging.
You loved you some Little Kim. I know you did. All right.